We're back at it. We're fixing to get us a happy welcome bear here. He's a 9-inch happy welcome bear. And we'll get him screwed on, and we got him mounted up. Let's see if we can't find us a chainsaw. So, as usual, I'll start at the top plug, get rid of it. There it went. And trim the mirrors in just a hair. Rub the plug down at where it was sitting. We put his facial hair on, the long whiskers on the side of his face. Just putting the slot in for him to hold his welcome sign. We give him a little welcome sign, so this is just a little slot we cut, just widen it up, opening the hole up so that you can put the welcome sign in there. Taking out that plug of wood between his legs. Now, a lot of carvers don't take this plug out. I probably take it out 80% of the time, but probably 20% of the time I leave it in there. But that's totally up to whoever doing it, whether they want to open that hole up or not. We're just working on the back side of the hole on his legs. Getting some of that fuzz off the base. I'd say I fur these about 50% of the time. About 50% of the time I don't put nothing but face the big hair on the front. But this one here, I'm going to give it just a little bit of a rub on the saw for some fur. We pretty much got his fur in now. So take a smaller saw, go in and start doing a little detail work on his ears and his mouth and his eyes and stuff. And then a little toe work here, claw work. Yeah, we probably have more bears, different style bears than any other thing that we have. Just that, most people sell more bears than they do anything else. It's just, that's what the public wants us to carve, so we tend to carve a lot of them. So that's why we try to diversify as many of them we can. So here we are, getting ready to put an eye in him. And like I say, typically I use small eyes for, I like the smaller eyes for most stuff, but the happy welcome bear, as we call him, we use a pretty big eye on him. The cartoony style stuff or character stuff, the bigger eyes seem to work for them. Using the eye tool inside the ear, trying to hollow it out a little bit. Using it to kind of round the ear back over. That's pretty much it on saw work. Get the angle around it out, clean the base up. Yeah, cleaning up the bear. Well, I typically don't carve happy bears, but most of my carvings tend to be more, go for the realistic look. But there's a huge market for, the cartoony or type stuff too. So this is just an attempt to make a carving that reaches that market too. So here we are, just using the nylon bristle brush to clean him up after sanding him. So we'll give him a good, brush down before we put some fire to him. Got him brushed down. We're gonna put fire on him and see if we can't get a little color on him. The happy bear I usually like pretty light, so he ain't burnt real hard. I keep him pretty light. They seem to do better on the lighter side versus real dark. Yep, we got him burnt down. We'll probably get the sand deflects or the hook to him and kind of soften him up. just about all carvers sell more bears than anything, unless they live on the coast. If they live on the coast, they might sell more pelicans, or eagles are probably the second most sold thing. Bears and eagles. We're going to burn it up. We'll find him a welcome sign there, and he can't get cleaned up, thrown in. So when you get a welcome bear, you get a welcome sign, but you know, it's in a rough form, so you have to paint them. So if you'll paint that sign, it's solid black before you start your bear. It'll be dry by the time you get through doing your bear, and then you just sand it back off and leave all the black inside the hole. I thought we'd kind of go over the stuff that we use basically on coloring our carvings here. Our main things, I got some dyes here that I made by Mixall that you can mix with just about anything. I use basically water for the 90% of it. Mix, the dye with water. It's real easy to keep clean in my airbrush. But what I probably use even more than the colors is Minwax stain. I like golden oak, is probably my favorite light color, and then I use Vincinal and black walnut for my dark colors. Minwax makes hundreds of different colors. I basically use 90% of what I do. And as far as airbrush system, I got cheap Harbor Freight airbrush, or you can get them on eBay. That's about what we use for coloring our carvings. Hope this helped. Okay, we're back to our trusty colors here. Our dark walnut, and we're laying in our nose, the eyes and ears again. Just putting our dark colors. We'll shoot a little bit in the mouth, around the cheek, between the eyes. Just kind of, like I say, laying your darks in a fog method here, and up under his neck, we'll separate a little bit of his cheek from his body, and then we'll draw his toes and stuff in. Just anywhere you see it needs a little darkness contrast, just lay a little color down, and we'll come back with a shot of golden oak over the top. And I think I used a little bit of a off red, kind of like a burnt sienna or something for the tip of his nose and his tongue. Not a real bright red, but it works good for the happy welcome bears. Just a slight color. And that's pretty much the way we do these. You can make them as dark or light as you want, but they seem to do better on the lighter side versus the real dark one. So hope y'all have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one, and happy carving.